Good day, learners. It's truly great to see you all here again, ready to continue your learning journey. I hope you're feeling energized and excited for what today has in store. Today, we'll be diving into KMO1, KTO1, production principles, methodologies, and processes. This is a core part of your development as supervisors, and it will give you a solid foundation for understanding how effective production systems operate, how workflows can be optimized, and how you can make informed decisions on the shop floor. I'm really looking forward to exploring these concepts with you, hearing your insights, and working through practical examples together. Let's make it a productive and engaging session. In this session, I will guide you step by step, expanding your understanding far beyond the basics. We will break down each concept, link it to real workplace examples, and ensure you are fully prepared for assessments and EISA applications. Let's move on to operations management. Operations management is the heart of production. Every action, decision, and resource flows through this function. It includes planning, organizing, coordinating, and controlling resources such as people, equipment, information, and money. The transformation model shows how inputs are intentionally changed into outputs. Inputs include materials, information, and customers. Transforming resources include people and facilities. The transformation process is where value is added. Now let's move on to the 5 M's of production. The 5 M's are 1. Men, ensuring staff have the right skills, training, and motivation. 2. Machines, selecting reliable machinery and maintaining it to avoid downtime. 3. Methods, standardizing best practices to ensure consistency. 4. Materials, managing correct quantities and quality of materials. 5. Money, budgeting and cost control to support efficient production. Planning ensures capacity matches demand. In a production environment, effective planning involves forecasting customer orders, analyzing historical production trends, and reviewing the availability of machines, materials, and manpower. This helps supervisors anticipate workload requirements ahead of time. Planning also includes determining shift patterns, scheduling machine usage, ordering materials in advance, and identifying potential risks that could affect output. When planning is strong, the production line experiences fewer disruptions, lead times decrease, and resources are used more efficiently. For a production supervisor, planning is a proactive responsibility that ensures the entire operational workflow is stable, predictable, and aligned to daily, weekly, and monthly production targets. Organizing allocates employees and resources. Organizing means ensuring the right people, equipment, tools, and materials are placed in the right positions at the right time. This includes assigning operators to workstations, confirming that machines are ready for operation, ensuring raw materials are available, and providing workers with the necessary instructions and training to perform their tasks correctly. A production supervisor must also organize workflows by structuring processes logically to avoid bottlenecks. This includes coordinating with maintenance, quality, logistics, and procurement. When organizing is done well, employees understand their responsibilities clearly, resources are optimally utilized, and the production line operates smoothly with minimal downtime. Coordinating ensures all departments support production needs. Coordinating requires constant communication and collaboration between departments such as procurement, planning, logistics, maintenance, and quality assurance. A production supervisor must ensure that upstream activities like receiving materials and downstream activities like packaging and dispatch occur on time to support the production flow. Coordination also involves synchronizing workflows, so that each department understands what the production schedule requires and when deliverables must be ready. This includes following up on delayed materials, ensuring maintenance resolves issues quickly, and working with quality teams to ensure inspections do not slow down the line. Effective coordination keeps the entire value chain aligned and prevents disruptions, miscommunication, and inefficiency. Controlling ensures targets are met and deviations are corrected. Controlling involves monitoring actual production performance against planned targets such as daily output, cycle times, downtime, scrap levels, and absenteeism, and taking corrective action when deviations occur. A production supervisor must analyze variances, identify root causes of underperformance, and implement improvements to bring the process back on track. This includes enforcing standard operating procedures, conducting quality checks, ensuring safety compliance, and verifying that machines are operating within expected parameters. Controlling also requires reporting key production data, adjusting schedules where necessary, and continuously tracking progress. Through active monitoring and corrective interventions, supervisors maintain consistency, quality, and efficiency in the production environment. Productivity, processes, productivity. And efficiency productivity refers to how effectively an organization converts its inputs such as labor, machinery, materials, time, and energy into useful outputs like finished goods or completed services. For a production supervisor, understanding productivity is essential because it directly influences operational efficiency, costs, quality, and the ability to meet customer demand. Productivity is not only about producing more, it is about using available resources in the smartest and most efficient way possible. This includes reducing waste, minimizing downtime, improving workflow, and ensuring that every stage of the production process adds value. Productivity is the measurement of how efficiently inputs are converted into outputs. This means evaluating how well the production system transforms resources into finished products. High productivity indicates that the production line is achieving maximum output with minimal wasted time, materials, or labor. Supervisors often measure productivity using indicators such as output per employee, machine utilization rates, cycle times, scrap levels, and overall equipment effectiveness, OEE. By consistently tracking these metrics, supervisors can identify patterns, detect inefficiencies early, and make informed decisions to improve the performance of the production line. Improving productivity requires both process optimization and workforce support. Process optimization involves analyzing each step of the production process to remove bottlenecks, streamline activities, and standardize best practices. This may include reorganizing workflows, reducing unnecessary movement, implementing preventative maintenance, upgrading equipment, or using lean methods such as 5S and waste elimination. At the same time, the workforce plays a critical role in improving productivity. Employees must be properly trained, motivated, and supported to work safely and efficiently. A production supervisor must ensure that staff understand their tasks, receive ongoing coaching, and follow established procedures. Engaging employees in continuous improvement initiatives and encouraging problem solving can also drive productivity improvements. When both the processes and the people are aligned, productivity increases naturally, leading to higher quality output, reduced operational costs, and a smoother running production environment. Why productivity matters? High productivity is essential in any production environment because it directly influences the organization's ability to meet customer demand while controlling operational costs. When productivity is high, the business can produce more output using the same or fewer resources. This means machines run efficiently, employees perform tasks consistently, materials are used responsibly, and processes flow without unnecessary interruptions. For a production supervisor, understanding why productivity matters helps guide daily decisions and actions on the shop floor. High productivity reduces operational cost, increases competitiveness, and improves profits. When the production line operates efficiently, the company spends less on wasted materials, unplanned downtime, overtime labor, and repeated work resulting from quality defects. Lower operational costs mean the business can price its products more competitively and still maintain healthy profit margins. From a market perspective, companies that operate with high productivity can meet customer orders faster, deliver more consistent quality, and respond quickly to changes in demand. This increases customer satisfaction and strengthens the organization's reputation. For supervisors, maintaining high productivity directly contributes to the overall financial health of the company, ensuring resources are used wisely and production targets are consistently achieved. It also supports wage growth and job stability. When productivity improves, the organization becomes more profitable and sustainable. This creates opportunities for wage increases, bonuses, and improved working conditions because the company has more financial capacity to invest in its workforce. Higher productivity also reduces the likelihood of retrenchments or operational cuts because the business becomes more resilient and competitive within its industry. A productive operation supports long-term job security by maintaining steady output, meeting customer expectations, and outperforming competitors. For a production supervisor, fostering high productivity not only benefits the organization, but also creates a more secure and motivating work environment for employees, leading to increased morale and reduced turnover. Workflow optimization. Streamlining steps and reducing errors. Workflow optimization focuses on examining each stage of the production process to eliminate unnecessary movement, duplication of work, and delays that slow down output. For a production supervisor, this means analyzing how products move along the line, ensuring that tasks are arranged in the most logical sequence, and identifying areas where processes may cause bottlenecks or confusion for workers. Streamlined workflows reduce opportunities for error because workers follow a clear, standardized process. This results in consistent product quality, faster production times, and a safer working environment. Optimizing workflows may also include implementing visual controls, reorganizing workstations, balancing the line, or applying lean principles such as 5S to maintain order and clarity. Workforce efficiency. Training employees to perform tasks consistently. Workforce efficiency is achieved when employees are fully trained, confident, and able to carry out their tasks according to standard operating procedures. In production, even small variations in how tasks are performed can lead to defects, slowdowns, or safety risks. A production supervisor must ensure employees receive regular training, refresher courses, coaching, and clear instructions so they can perform tasks accurately and consistently. Proper training also empowers employees to troubleshoot minor issues, maintain quality standards, and reduce reliance on supervisors for basic decisions. When workers are competent and efficient, the production line becomes more stable, predictable, and reliable. Resource allocation. Ensuring machinery, materials, and people are used effectively. Resource allocation involves making sure that every resource, machinery, tools, materials, and manpower is used in a way that maximizes productivity. For a production supervisor, this includes assigning the right operators to the right machines based on skill level, ensuring raw materials are available when needed, and maintaining equipment to avoid breakdowns. Effective resource allocation reduces idle time, prevents shortages or excess stock, and ensures that production continues smoothly throughout the shift. It also involves tracking resource usage, identifying waste, and adjusting staffing or machine schedules when demand changes. Supervisors who manage resources well help the organization keep costs down while maintaining high output levels. Continuous improvement, regularly updating processes to reduce waste. Continuous improvement is an ongoing commitment to refining and enhancing production processes. This includes identifying areas where waste occurs, such as time, motion, defects, overproduction, or excess inventory, and finding ways to eliminate or reduce it. For a production supervisor, continuous improvement may involve implementing employee suggestions, conducting root cause analyses, introducing small daily improvements, Kaizen, or using performance data to make informed adjustments. Continuous improvement also builds a culture of learning and innovation on the production floor, where workers actively participate in solving problems and improving efficiency. Over time, this leads to better productivity, lower costs, higher quality products, and a more engaged workforce. Management information systems must play a crucial role in supporting effective decision-making within an organization. These systems work by capturing, storing, analyzing, and distributing accurate and timely data, ensuring that supervisors and managers have the information they need to plan, monitor, and improve operations. MIS helps transform raw data into meaningful insights, whether related to production output, quality performance, maintenance needs, or workforce efficiency. By using these insights, leaders can make informed decisions that enhance productivity, reduce downtime, and improve overall operational performance. Common MIS tools used in manufacturing environments include ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning Systems, consolidating data across departments such as production, inventory, finance, and procurement. Maintenance tracking systems, monitoring equipment health, scheduling preventive tasks, and reducing breakdowns. Quality portals, capturing quality incidents, defects, audit results, and corrective actions. Operational dashboards, providing real-time performance data such as output, waste, OEE, and safety metrics. By leveraging these MIS tools effectively, organizations can achieve better visibility, stronger control over processes, and more proactive decision-making. Management information systems must play a crucial role in supporting effective production operations because they ensure that supervisors and managers have access to accurate, real-time data. In a fast-paced production environment, decisions must be made quickly and confidently, and this is only possible when the information being used is reliable and up-to-date. MIS links all functional areas: production, maintenance, quality, procurement, and logistics, so that supervisors can monitor performance, identify risks early, and maintain smooth operational flow. Accurate information helps prevent downtime, track trends, and inform planning. When MIS data is accurate, supervisors can detect early warning signs such as machine slowdowns, rising defect rates, material shortages, or workflow imbalances before they escalate into costly downtime. Trend tracking allows supervisors to identify recurring issues, for example, a machine that frequently stops at a certain stage or a process step that consistently creates delays. These insights support better short and long-term planning, such as scheduling, maintenance, adjusting manpower allocation, forecasting material needs, and setting realistic production targets. Accurate information also helps evaluate employee performance, cycle times, and line efficiency, enabling supervisors to optimize daily operations and prevent unexpected disruptions. MIS improves traceability, which is essential for quality and auditing. Traceability means having a clear record of every step in the production process, what materials were used, who performed the task, which machine was involved, and at what time the activity took place. MIS makes this possible by digitally capturing and storing data automatically. This level of traceability is critical for quality control, regulatory compliance, and customer satisfaction. If a defect or complaint arises, the production team can quickly trace the root cause, isolate affected batches, and implement corrective actions. Auditors also rely on MIS data to verify that processes were followed correctly, that quality standards were met, and that the organization is compliant with legal, safety, and industry requirements. For production supervisors, strong traceability reduces risk, protects the brand, and ensures the production environment remains accountable, transparent, and aligned with best practices. Examples in action. To fully understand how MIS supports production operations, it helps to look at practical, real-world examples that a production supervisor interacts with daily. MIS tools provide visual, real-time information that helps supervisors make fast, informed decisions, plan workloads, solve problems proactively, and maintain consistent quality and output. These systems also reduce manual paperwork, ensure data accuracy, and improve communication between departments such as maintenance, quality, planning, and logistics. A production dashboard highlighting machine downtime. A production dashboard is a visual MIS tool that displays key performance indicators such as machine output, cycle times, scrap levels, and breakdowns. When downtime occurs, the dashboard updates immediately, allowing supervisors to identify exactly which machine stopped, when it stopped, and how long it has been inactive. This helps the supervisor mobilize maintenance sooner, communicate delays to planning and logistics, and adjust manpower or prioritize alternative machines. Dashboards also reveal patterns such as recurring stoppages in a specific workstation, which supports root cause analysis and long-term improvements. For a production supervisor, this immediate visibility prevents small issues from escalating into major production losses. A quality system that flags deviations in real time. Quality MIS systems continuously monitor production parameters such as measurements, tolerances, temperatures, or inspection results. If a deviation from the standard occurs, such as a part falling outside specification or an abnormal reading, the system instantly issues an alert. This allows the supervisor to stop the process, isolate potentially affected products, and prevent defective items from moving further down the production line. Real-time quality alerts also support traceability by recording the operator, machine, shift, and batch involved in the deviation. This helps with corrective actions, internal audits, and continuous improvement. For a production supervisor, real-time quality data protects the customer, the organization, and the product's integrity. A maintenance portal that schedules preventative maintenance. A maintenance MIS system stores machine histories, breakdown records, service intervals, spare part usage, and technician schedules. It automatically triggers reminders for preventative maintenance based on machine run hours or predetermined intervals. This helps supervisors plan downtime during periods of low demand, reducing the impact on production output. Maintenance portals also allow supervisors to log issues, track the status of repair jobs, and communicate with the maintenance team more efficiently. By ensuring machines are serviced on time, supervisors reduce unexpected breakdowns, improve equipment reliability, and extend asset life. Effective preventative maintenance is one of the strongest contributors to high productivity and stable production flow. Supply chain and logistics. The supply chain refers to the complete network of activities, organizations, resources, and processes involved in producing a product and delivering it to the final customer. It covers every stage from sourcing raw materials, transporting them to the factory, converting them into finished goods, storing completed products, and distributing them to wholesalers, retailers, or end users. In a production environment, understanding the supply chain is essential because every link in the chain affects the stability of the production line. If one stage fails, such as delays in raw material delivery or inefficiencies in storage, the entire operation can slow down or even stop. For a production supervisor, knowledge of how the supply chain functions enables better planning, improved communication with other departments, and quicker responses to supply-related challenges. The supply chain includes every step from raw material sourcing to delivering the final product to the customer. This means the supply chain begins long before manufacturing starts. It includes supplier selection, purchasing processes, inbound transportation, receiving and inspection of materials, storage of inventory, scheduling production, packaging, warehousing, dispatch, distribution routes, and customer delivery. Each step must flow smoothly to ensure that the right materials arrive at the right time in the right condition. Supervisors rely heavily on supply chain stability to keep the production line running efficiently. A delay in sourcing, a quality issue with a supplier, or miscommunication in delivery schedules can directly impact productivity, customer orders, and overall performance. Understanding these interconnected steps helps supervisors anticipate risks, plan proactively, and coordinate effectively with planning, procurement, warehousing, and logistics teams. Logistics focuses on movement, storage, and flow of goods. Logistics is the practical side of the supply chain. It deals with how materials, components, and finished goods physically move through the production process and beyond. This includes inbound logistics, bringing materials into the factory, internal logistics, moving items from one workstation to another, and outbound logistics, delivering products to the customer. Logistics also involves managing storage space in warehouses, maintaining accurate inventory records, ensuring efficient picking and packing, and scheduling transport vehicles. For a production supervisor, effective logistics ensures that materials are always available for production. Production areas remain organized, and finished goods reach the next stage or customer without delays. Well-managed logistics reduces downtime, prevents stockouts, improves accuracy in stock management, and enhances the overall efficiency of the value chain. Key components of supply chain: material management, production planning, quality control, information systems, warehousing. Transport logistics ensures materials arrive on time, reducing downtime and improving customer satisfaction. Inventory management and control. Inventory management and control refers to the systematic process of ordering, storing, tracking, issuing, and managing materials and products throughout the production cycle. In a production environment, inventory plays a critical role in ensuring that the manufacturing process runs without interruption. If materials are not available when required, production stops. If there is too much inventory, it ties up money, space, and resources. For a production supervisor, understanding inventory management is essential because it directly affects productivity, cost control, lead times, and the ability to meet customer commitments. Effective inventory control ensures that materials flow smoothly from suppliers to the factory, through the production process, and onward to finished goods, storage, or shipment. Inventory includes raw materials, work in progress, finished goods, and consumables. Raw materials are the basic inputs required to begin the production process. Work in progress. Work in progress refers to partially completed products that are still on the production line and not yet ready for final use or sale. Finished goods are completed products awaiting packaging, storage, or delivery to the customer. Consumables include items that support the production process, such as lubricants, cleaning agents, PPE, or spare parts that are necessary but not part of the final product. A production supervisor must monitor all these categories to ensure accurate stock levels, prevent production delays, and maintain smooth workflow. Understanding these inventory types also helps supervisors communicate effectively with procurement, warehousing, and planning teams. The goal is to avoid both shortages and excess stock. Shortages occur when there is not enough material to meet production requirements, leading to line stoppages, unplanned downtime, missed deadlines, and customer dissatisfaction. Excess stock, on the other hand, ties up capital, increases storage costs, risks material damage or obsolescence, and reduces cash flow. Effective inventory management balances these two extremes by ensuring the right quantity of the right material is available at the right time. Tools such as stock level monitoring, reorder points, production schedules, material requirements planning, and accurate record keeping help supervisors maintain this balance. For a production supervisor, avoiding shortages and excess stock supports stable operations, reduces waste, and strengthens overall production efficiency. MRP, Materials Requirement Planning. Material Requirements Planning is a structured system used to calculate the types and quantities of materials required for production, as well as the exact time they should be ordered or issued. MRP is critical in manufacturing because it links production planning with inventory control, ensuring that materials flow smoothly through each stage of the production process. For a production supervisor, understanding MRP helps prevent stockouts, reduce waste, maintain accurate order quantities, and align production output with customer demand. MRP supports efficient planning, reduces uncertainty, and provides visibility over what materials are needed, when they are needed, and how much is required to meet daily, weekly, and monthly production targets. MRP uses production schedules, bills of materials, and current stock levels to ensure the right material is available at the right time. MRP pulls information from several key sources to function effectively. Production schedules specify what products must be made and by when. Bills of materials list every component, part, and material needed to produce a finished item, including quantities and sequence of use. Current stock levels show how much material is already available in the warehouse or on the production floor. MRP combines these three data sets to calculate the exact material requirements for each production run, triggering purchase orders or internal stock movements at the correct time. This prevents delays caused by missing materials and avoids over-ordering that leads to excess inventory. For a production supervisor, a well-managed MRP system ensures that materials arrive just in time for production, reducing storage costs, improving workflow, and supporting consistent, uninterrupted operations. Good inventory control reduces storage costs, prevents production stoppages, and supports profitability. Applicable labor and health and safety legislation. Labor and health and safety legislation provide the legal framework that guides how organizations must treat employees, manage workplace risks, and uphold fair and safe working conditions. For a production supervisor, Understanding these laws is critical because supervisors deal directly with workers, operational processes, and daily decision making. Compliance is not optional. It is a legal requirement that protects the company, its employees, and the supervisor personally. These laws ensure that workplaces operate ethically, transparently, and safely, and that employees are treated with dignity and fairness. The Labor Relations Act ensures fairness in employment practices. Supervisors must follow disciplinary processes correctly and consistently. The Labor Relations Act, LRA, outlines the rules for fair labor practices, including how to handle misconduct, grievances, performance issues, and dismissals. For production supervisors, this means that disciplinary action cannot be taken impulsively or emotionally. It must follow a structured, consistent, and legally compliant process. This includes conducting investigations before acting, giving employees an opportunity to explain their side alteram partem principle, issuing warnings progressively when appropriate, ensuring that similar offenses receive similar consequences, keeping accurate written records of all actions taken. The LRA exists to protect both the employee and the organization. By following proper procedures, supervisors avoid unfair labor practices, prevent legal challenges at the CCMA, and ensure that decisions are based on facts rather than opinions. Consistent discipline also promotes trust, reduces conflict, and maintains a stable working environment. For production supervisors, adhering to the LRA is not only about compliance, it is about maintaining professionalism, fairness, and ethical conduct on the production floor. Supervisor safety role. A production supervisor plays a critical role in maintaining a safe and compliant workplace. Safety is not only the responsibility of the health and safety officer, it is a shared responsibility, and supervisors carry frontline accountability because they work closest to production activities, machines, materials, and employees. A safe environment improves productivity, protects employees from harm, reduces downtime caused by accidents, and ensures compliance with South African legislation such as the Occupational Health and Safety Act, OHSA. Effective supervisors understand that safety is an integral part of daily operations, not an isolated task. Supervisors are responsible for implementing, communicating, and enforcing safety standards. A supervisor must ensure that all employees understand safety expectations, follow safe operating procedures, and use equipment correctly. This includes demonstrating safe work practices, issuing instructions clearly, and ensuring workers are trained and competent before performing tasks. Supervisors must continuously remind employees about safety, monitor compliance, correct unsafe behavior immediately, and lead by example. When supervisors model safe behavior, such as wearing PPE correctly, it reinforces safety culture across the team. Supervisors must identify hazards and take proactive steps to prevent incidents. Hazard identification is one of the most important safety responsibilities. Supervisors must conduct daily inspections of work areas, machines, tools, and materials to look for risks such as leaks, exposed wiring, sharp edges, blocked walkways, or malfunctioning equipment. They must also listen to employee concerns and observe behaviors that could lead to accidents. Once hazards are identified, supervisors must report them promptly, take corrective actions, and ensure the issue is resolved before production continues. Preventing incidents is always more effective than reacting after an injury occurs. Supervisors must monitor and enforce the use of PPE, personal protective equipment, PPE, such as gloves, safety shoes, ear protection, goggles, and helmets. Protect employees from workplace hazards. Supervisors must ensure that PPE is issued, worn correctly, maintained in good condition, and replaced when damaged. They must also address non-compliance immediately, as ignoring unsafe behavior sets a dangerous precedent. Consistent enforcement of PPE rules shows employees that safety is taken seriously. Supervisors must investigate incidents, near misses, and unsafe conditions. When an incident or near miss occurs, supervisors must conduct or participate in investigations to determine the root cause. This involves gathering information, interviewing witnesses, checking records, and examining equipment or the environment. The goal is not to assign blame, but to understand what went wrong and prevent recurrence. Supervisors must complete incident reports accurately, submit them to the relevant department, and follow through with corrective and preventative actions. Reporting near misses is equally important because it helps identify hazards before they cause harm. Supervisors play a major role in safety communication and training. Supervisors must conduct toolbox talks, safety briefings, and on-the-job training sessions to keep safety top of mind for employees. They ensure workers understand emergency procedures, evacuation routes, machine safety, chemical handling requirements, and lockout-tagout processes. Effective communication reduces misunderstandings, enhances teamwork, and builds a culture where employees feel comfortable reporting hazards. Supervisors must ensure compliance with OHSA and company safety policies. The Occupational Health and Safety Act requires employers and supervisors to provide and maintain a safe working environment. Supervisors must enforce company safety policies, follow regulatory requirements, and maintain documentation such as checklists, inspection logs, and training records. They must also cooperate with safety officers, auditors, and management during inspections or audits. Non-compliance can result in legal consequences and operational disruptions. Supervisors must promote a positive safety culture. A strong safety culture is built on trust, communication, and accountability. Supervisors influence this culture daily through their actions. By encouraging employees to report hazards, rewarding safe behavior, and actively participating in safety initiatives, supervisors create an environment where employees feel valued and protected. A positive safety culture leads to fewer incidents, better morale, and greater productivity. Let's see what we have covered in today's session. Today, we explored the full scope of KTO1 by breaking down operations management, productivity, MIS, supply chain, inventory, and legislation into practical, real-world concepts. This knowledge forms the foundation for your assessments and your role as a production supervisor. As you move forward, continue linking these principles to your daily responsibilities. Thank you. See you at the next session.